you have a seat, take it. If you don't, I'd probably leave. Not a joke. We used to say in the Senate, excuse the point of personal privilege. So I'd like to introduce some of my family and friends, and I don't know where they are right now, but my...
I forget what they look like.
I married a beautiful woman from Skaneateles Lake, was at Syracuse.
Yeah. Who wears
I met her on spring break and fell head over heels in love with her, and gave up a starting job on the football team and told her to come up every weekend because I couldn't stay away from her. And
what?
And her brother Michael's here.
What is he talking about?
Where's the family?
Let's make it up a
Excuse this
story.
again, as used to say in the Senate, a point of personal privilege.
Stop saying
But
is
it's
he
like
talking about
coming
Jill
home,
or his
man.
first wife?
Governor Hochul,
Gotta be
you
the
saw
first
an
wife.
opportunity to attract more semiconductor supply chain businesses, and you signed a law to make New York even more welcoming. And I also want to thank my buddy Chuck Schumer, Senate Majority Leader. This guy gets things done. When Kristen calls and asks something, just say yes. just do it right away, because you're going to do that anyway.
Who, Gillibrand?
Oh, good being with you. Adam Schiff, he came all the way from California just to see Chuck.
Oh, good God, the All-Star team.
Where is it? There he is. Adam and I talk together a lot. We can't share any secrets of the rest of you, but we can talk. He's the only guy I can talk to. And it's part of a broader story about an economy we're building, and one that works for everyone. The positions America put America in a position to win the economic competition of the 21st century. And again, that's not an exaggeration. It's literally an accurate statement.
It's not a joke.
This is amazing. What's that going to happen here? You guys have no idea. It's going to run, and it's going to run entirely on renewable energy. 9,000 jobs, tens of thousands more jobs across the supply chain. American manufacturing, the backbone of our economy, got hollowed out. Companies moved jobs overseas.
The crazy train.
The industrial Midwest.
Oh, he's
as
going
well
to do
as
crowd
from
work
the
now.
Northeast and manufacturing towns like here in central New York and upstate New York. Because of the new law I signed and Chuck designed and delivered, we're turning things way around in a very big way. Making these chips in America is going to help lower the cost for families looking to buy a car, to replace your washing machine, get a new cell phone. It also helps companies outcompete the rest of the world. And I've heard from Xi Jinping that he's a little concerned about that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not joking. It's not,
of course not.
As I told him, it's not about conflict, it's about competition. And we're back in the game. No, I mean it sincerely.
He's working the stage now.
Where in the hell is it written? It says we cannot be, as we've been hearing for the last 25 years,
Tough guy Joe.
the manufacturing capital of the world.
He's in New York.
This country lost over 180,000 manufacturing jobs under the last guy that had this job.
Liar.
The previous president made a string of broken promises in places like Wisconsin, Indiana, Ohio. On my watch, we've kept our commitments. On my watch, Made in America isn't just a slogan, it's a reality. Made in America.
It's 2 words.
And it's working
As he
compared
says,
to what
slogan.
the very conservative Republicans are offering these days. And because of the action we've taken, gas prices are declining. We're down
No, they're
$1.25 since
not.
the
Oh,
peak
my goodness.
this summer. And they've been falling for the last 3 weeks as well.
They haven't.
The most common price of gas in America is $3.39, down from over $5 when I took office. There used to be a direct correlation. While the oil goes down, the price at the pump goes down at the same time. If we're taking average profits they've been making over the last 20 years.
Holy moly, the lies
profits
just get
they're
more
making today,
blatant.
The price
I really
of gas
wish
would be
that
down an
Pinocchio nose
additional
would grow on him in
40%
real
to
life.
40 cents today. Because if they charge the same amount as they're acting as they did a year ago and 2 years ago, when the price of gas goes down, the price of oil goes down, the price of gas goes down. And even though my Republican friends in Congress
such
seem to
a
be hoping
dingbat.
for a recession, many of them,
He's a
present company
sociopath
excluded.
and a dingbat and a child sniffer.
Today, the GDP results came out, and the
Looks like
economy,
he
in
heard
fact,
you on
is
that one.
growing. People's incomes went up last quarter more than inflation went up.
No, it
And
didn't.
enough growth.
Enunciate.
So, economic growth is up, the price of inflation is down, real incomes are up, and the price of gas
You
is
can't
down.
keep lying about the
And
numbers.
American people are seeing
live
the
in.
benefits of this economy that works for them.
This is hurting.
Fewer families are behind in their mortgages, their credit card bills, than they were before the pandemic.
This is your
We passed tax credits to help families buy energy-efficient appliances, put solar panels on their homes, help them buy an electric vehicle, weatherize their home. Things that are going to save, it's estimated by the utility companies, an average of $500 a year for the families.
Wow,
and much more
$500 a year. You
if
just
they were
have to spend
purchase a vehicle.
$40,000
If you get
to
on a
get
plane and you
solar
want your
panels.
2-year-old child to sit next to you, you're going to find out you paid a hell of a lot more for your ticket when you land, before you land.
Wow.
If you find yourself in a position, and it goes on and on and on, all these hidden fees.
Oh, here
These
he goes with the
protections are
airlines
gone
again.
as well if the Republicans get their way, if Kevin gets his way in the Republican
Who?
Congress. Tax credits to lower energy bills, gone. And then they're coming after Social Security. Now,
Oh,
it sounds
here's
like,
the old
what-
trope.
There's Biden, that's typical Democrat saying the Republicans are after Social Security. This is the one thing they've said out
Wait,
loud.
that's
the one thing they say. Watch me.
They've written it down on pieces of paper. Cut the deficit in half. You can look it up. You can, as my used to say, you
crazy.
can Google it. I've never, and I mean this sincerely, I've never been more optimistic in my life about America's future. Because we have entrepreneurs and people
Look,
who
even
know
Chuck
what they're
doesn't believe
doing
this
to
crap.
lead us to in a completely different era.
Chuck's
in
just
terms of
praying you don't
the
make
kinds
another
of
gaffe.
technologies we need, like this man right
Look at
here.
that all-star team.
It's the best educated
Dingbats.
generation, the least prejudiced, the most engaged, and the most least self-serving generation
Most least?
in
Most
American
least.
history.
Boy, he's a
Providing our-
wordsmith.
Proving to everyone, proving to the world that our best days are ahead of us. I know every major world leader because of the nature of my job, and before that, when I was vice president, that was my job, and before that, I was chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee. And I talk to
That
these
was
folks
my job.
all the time and meet with them all the time.
I have 13
And they want to know, are we going to be okay? And that's not hyperbole. That's a fact. Chuck, the podium is yours.
Great job.
Great job for Spaz.
Go sit over there. Look at these fossils.
Where's he going? He's lost. He's lost again.
I want to sit here.
Oh,
You sit here. You sit here, honey. Sit right next to me.
yeah.
Let me get a sniff.
Good
Ugh.
God.
Oh, what a disaster.
So,
Wow.
And you know what? Just so many blatant lies.